Riotous. Meaning, adjective, chaotic, unruly, or marked by violent or disorderly behavior, characterized by rioting or excessive merriment. Example, the riotous crowd at the music festival danced and sang into the late hours of the night. Example, the riotous behavior of the students during the school assembly disrupted the event. Thesaurus. Meaning, noun, a reference book or tool that provides synonyms and antonyms for words, helping writers find alternative or similar terms for expressing ideas. Example, a thesaurus is a valuable tool for finding synonyms and antonyms to enhance one's writing. Example, writers often turn to a thesaurus to enrich their vocabulary and improve their language choice. Unison. Meaning, noun, the state of being in perfect agreement, harmony, or synchronization, often referring to voices or instruments producing the same sound or note simultaneously. Example, the choir sang in beautiful unison, creating a harmonious and uplifting sound. Example, the protesters marched in unison, demanding change and justice. Whim. Meaning, noun, a sudden or capricious idea, desire, or impulse, something done on a whim, often without careful consideration or planning. Example, on a whim, they decided to take a spontaneous road trip to the mountains. Example, the decision to paint the living room a vibrant color was a whim that led to a surprising transformation. Youth. Meaning, noun, the period of life that typically falls between childhood and adulthood, characterized by physical, emotional, and social development. Example, the organization's mission is to provide opportunities and support for at-risk youth in the community. Example, the energy and enthusiasm of youth can be a driving force for positive change. Gastronome. Meaning, noun, a person who is a connoisseur of fine food and wines, a gourmet or epicure. Example, the gastronome was known for his discerning palate and love of fine dining. Example, as a renowned gastronome, he could identify the subtlest flavors and ingredients in a dish. Frivolous. Meaning, adjective, lacking in seriousness or significance, characterized by a lack of importance or gravity. Given to light and trivial pursuits or behavior, often lacking in depth or purpose. Example, his spending habits were often criticized for being frivolous, as he would buy unnecessary luxury items. Example, the frivolous lawsuit was quickly dismissed by the judge, as it lacked any substantial legal basis. Dissociation. Meaning, noun, the separation or disconnection of thoughts, feelings, sensations, or memories, often as a coping mechanism to deal with overwhelming or traumatic experiences. Example, Dissociation is a defense mechanism that can lead to a feeling of detachment from reality in response to overwhelming stress. Example: some people experience dissociation during traumatic events as a way to cope with the emotional impact. Coif. Meaning, noun, a close-fitting cap, hood, or head covering, often worn by women in medieval or religious attire. Verb, to cover or dress the head with a coif or similar headgear. Example: the chef wore a traditional coif to keep his hair out of the kitchen's food preparation area. Example: in medieval times, a coif was a common head covering for women. Acedia. Meaning, noun, a state of spiritual or mental apathy, often associated with a lack of interest, motivation, or care in one's responsibilities or activities. Example: acedia, a term from early Christian monasticism, describes a state of spiritual apathy and listlessness. Example: the monk struggled with acedia, finding it difficult to maintain his devotion to prayer and contemplation.